So you see yourself as a valuable job candidate, right? As a valuable employee to whatever company you work for. You see yourself as an asset, right? Anybody listening to this episode probably sees themselves that way. Well, if you've never been a business owner or a startup founder, you probably don't realize that you're just an expense. Okay. You're not just an expense. You are an asset, okay, to a large degree. However, I want to encourage you during a job interview and when you're dealing with your employer that, especially if it's a company owner or the original founder that invested money to get the company going, they do at least initially see you as an expense. Maybe not later on after you prove yourself, but at first, especially during the interview process, right? If you're interviewing with a founder of a small company, they might need your services. They might need your help on whatever skill set you have, or they wouldn't be interviewing you, right? But believe me, they're looking at you and they're thinking, okay, if I add this lady to my team right here, that's $100,000. Okay, can I afford that $100,000? Do we have that much cash for payroll? What's going to happen to the bottom line? What if we lose a client next month? What if I sign her on and she doesn't perform? Then I just blew $100,000 over the next 12 months and I don't really have that much extra cash to burn. This is how business owners think, right? Business owners look across the table and they see you as an expense, a necessary expense that they want to take a risk on, right? But that's how they think about it. And most of you listening to this episode, you probably don't realize that, right? I know it's easy to drive down the highway and you see all these signs or all these businesses and you just think, oh, look at all these companies. Isn't that great? I'm sure they're all just making lots of money and aren't they doing awesome? Every time you see a little sign that says, I don't know, Johnny's painting service or whatever, right? You see a sign and you're thinking, oh, cool. They have a business. They must be doing awesome. And I'm sure the owner's making lots of money. The majority of this country is made up of small business. And I can just tell you right now from experience, most small businesses, they are getting by, right? They are making enough money to make a living, but most of them aren't getting rich. The vast majority are not getting rich. That is a very tiny percentage. So when you're talking to a founder or a business owner, yeah, believe me, man, they're hoping that they can continue to make payroll for the next 6 months, right? So they don't have to go get another regular job. And so they are looking at you as an expense. What's my point? The point of this episode? When you're interviewing, make sure you are emphasizing how you create value in the business if they hire you. If you're going to be a revenue driver because you're in sales or you're in marketing, great. Talk about the fact that you're going to pay for yourself. Whatever it is you do for them, it's going to be enough to pay for your salary and more. Okay. That's the way you should present it. Maybe you're, I don't know, on the operations side and you have an opportunity to make them more streamlined in their logistics, or maybe you're in the supply chain and you can, I don't know, you're in procurement and you can buy things at a better rate and you can help them improve their margins so that you're improving the bottom line. Show the person how you're going to pay for yourself, basically, and how you're going to create value. That will help you land the job when you are interviewing with a startup to small sized company. Trust me, show value, show how you can increase revenue, save money, improve margins, etc. And you'll give yourself a much better chance of landing the position. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day.